So in this video I'm going to be showing how to change stock supplier records within Sage 200. They're the records that are associated with suppliers on the stock record, so we can have multiples. And of course it's worth noting that PostTrans can be used to import nominal journal stock adjustments, sales invoices and quotes and many other transaction types, and also help maintain various static data. Also we have in-cell searching, validation, printing and email, and drill down to ledgers and all sorts of wonderful things. Of course, the principle is true for Sage Line 50 where applicable. Okay, so let's delve into Sage 200 and just talk about the data we're just about to manipulate. It's got the stock list here. So the data I'm about to manipulate is the supplier information, which is under the supplier tab within a stock record. And of course, we can have multiple suppliers supplying a stock item to our company. Of course, I can press edit, and in there I can change the supplier stock code, for instance, what they know our stock item as, and the list price, lead time and all the rest of it. So of course we could go in there and edit each individual record, or we could use the power of PostTrans to extract, edit and add to that information. So let's go to Excel 2015, and you can see here we have our PostTrans toolbar already installed. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to press the help button, which gives me access to all my example spreadsheets that come with the product. So here's one called stock supplier stock code. So let's just double click on that. And as with all static templates within PostTrans, row 1 contains a series of tags which defines the relationship between the Excel columns of data and the Sage data. So in column E here we have stock code, F we have stock name, and then we have a series of tags all prefixed with ST sub. And of course here we can see here we have a group all with a 1 and then a 2, so this corresponds to the first, second and third record. And here we're pulling out under P1, it will put in whether it's the preferred supplier, stock code and the list price. And of course we don't just stop there. If we go to the tags button, you can see how list of tags here. We can easily under related tab see all the fields available from the stock supplier stock record. And indeed we can have up to 5 different suppliers we can edit on a stock record. So let's just hide that. So if we were interested in the lead time, we could have easily added that to the template by just double clicking on the tag. So let's extract that data from Sage 200. I'm just going to go in and I'm just going to select all electrical items. So this is going to pull in a subset of my stock records. So I'm just going to tick all of those and press overwrite. Now that's pulled them into our template. And now of course it's easier to understand the data. There we got the stock code, the name, and you can see which is the preferred supplier. So this filter coffee maker is made by or supplied to by John O2, who is our preferred supplier, who supplies it for £55. And Mol O1 supplies it for 65, so no wonder they're not our preferred supplier. So of course we can go in here and we could put some prices in. Maybe we're missing a few supplier prices, we can type those in. Indeed we can even change the preferred supplier designation by removing the yes and maybe putting a Y in over there. Basically it detects a Y as being yes. Or we could add another supplier quite easily into the mix. So let's just press import, and there it's warning me of any, if I was creating stock items, and of course I can easily rearrange this template and just copy and paste in stock items, change the stock code and create new ones. But this is just talking about the defaults it would use if I did create a new stock item, but we haven't added any more rows to the spreadsheet, so it won't attempt to create anything new. It's just now warning me that I've told it to change that designated preferred supplier, so I can ignore this or proceed on a one-by-one basis, double checking, or I can always ignore that, so I don't ever want to see this message again because I know what I'm doing. I'm just going to press proceed, and you can see there it says it's updated 2 records. So, and of course it's put updated in the row there. Now just to prove that data did get pushed into Sage 200, let's just do an extraction, pull that through. Now we've pulled that through. I think we changed this one and that one, preferred supplier, and edited these 2 values here. So you can see how easy it is to push the data back into Sage 200. Of course, probably a more practical use would be to actually extract the prices for a particular supplier and update them from their catalogue, or maybe a file which you could match off using a VLOOKUP. So let's press the extract button here, and let's see, where's the Smith SMI. So let's type in SMI there, and that's for selected Smithfield Electronics. And now what will happen is it will extract all items for Smithfield Electronics. Unfortunately, there's not that many, but it puts them also in the first column, so they all appear in the same column. So I could go through here and enter their book values, their book catalogue prices maybe, and then simply press import to post that back into Sage Line 200. If you're watching this video from YouTube, to go to our website, simply click on the link in the description below. If you're already on our website, you can scroll down slightly, and below this video you'll probably see some related links to associated articles. Let's just show you some of the resources on the website. Switch over, here's the home page. You can see here we have a series of menus at the top, and if you allow them to expand, you can see there all the different types of importation or extraction you can use with PostTrans and Sage, and also the transactions you can post. But importantly, there's a training section here. If we go to the training section, that describes in detail how to alter a PostTrans template using the tags that we briefly discussed in the demonstration. Also on the website is a blog which you can subscribe to, and I thoroughly recommend that, so then you can learn of new functionality and uses of PostTrans, because each of these articles maybe hones in on a particular function, a particular tag, or a particular way of using the product to do a particular job. For instance, expanding bill of materials on an order, code searching, protecting templates, importing CSV files, pricing, managing VAT, order currency, you name it, it's all in there. And that is easily accessible from the software itself. So if I switch back to a template, and this one's an order template, and I've just got the tag window open here on the right, but you'll see as I scroll down, this one here, TL description, which is the actual product description, actually has a blog article. So clicking on there takes me to that blog article and explains in great detail the implications of using that tag and the many different options, maybe in system setups, alters and behavior of that tag. So hopefully that will help. Also, we have the help button itself on the button bar, which takes you to kind of a context sensitive help, and also takes you to the training page, which explains how to manipulate and alter that template. And in addition to all that, of course, we have these blue help buttons here, which are easily accessible. They're also in the setup windows within PostTrans. So again, that takes you to a blog article. For instance, this one's about making the cursor follow a certain path. That will then take you to that article and explain how you customize that individual functionality. So there, I hope you've seen many different functions and online resources that we provided you to enable you to customize PostTrans to create a template to help you or your customers. So I thank you very much for watching this video.